Critical Nerd Theory, the coolest nerd podcast on the planet. Spread the word. Like, subscribe. We here. Chat nerds, what are we talking about today for the people? Let the people know.
Today we're gonna talk about Jonathan Majors. This chick said that he went, kind of bad on her, and he went to jail. He out now, but I don't know. He might mess
This
up
is a
that
big
Marvel
one.
money.
Jonathan Majors, one of the fastest growing Hollywood movie stars we've had in a long time. Has two back-to-back movies that are both making bank right now. Creed 3 as well as Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Has that big Marvel check. That Marvel money go long. Signed to what? 5, 6 movies. Deal with them. Not to mention the Loki TV show. The man is making money. Up until this case. Now, some of his sponsors and business partners are kind of like, including the U.S. Army. He shot a commercial for him. They pulled the commercial. Nobody wants to be next to anyone when there's smoke. Because they're like, if there's smoke, there could be fire. So, right now, this is where we are with this case. Jonathan Majors was arrested on Saturday for strangulation, assault, and harassment. Strangulation, assault, and harassment. Apparently, he was in Chelsea with some woman he knew. They were in the car. Don't know what happened. Not going to speculate on that. However, Jonathan's lawyer has come out and said there's video as well as witnesses that will prove that Jonathan Majors is innocent. Even the young lady in question, she's come back and retracted her story. She wrote a written statement. He didn't assault me. Interesting. People are speculating left and right. Did this woman get paid off? Because right now, Disney has a lot to lose if they lose this key actor. Kang the Conqueror, their whole Phase 5 is built around this villain. He's already shot a lot of scenes. You know how expensive that will be to replace him? Disney cannot afford to lose Jonathan Majors. They can't. They have millions invested in this man. You think they're going to let a case like this stop? Put a stop to this Kang dynasty? No! And again, speculation. I'm not going to speculate about what happened in the car. One there, don't know. But I will speculate about what I, along with a lot of other people, are thinking. This woman was paid off. Potentially paid off. If Jonathan Majors did anything wrong. We don't know. We were not there. None of us were there. But it's fun to go with the narrative that she got paid off, because we all want to get paid off if we know some dirt, right? People will snitch quick. I remember years ago I used to work for a collection agency, and we repossessed cars. We would call people.
Hey, let me know when your neighbor's home. We'll send you $100. We'll tell you where to pick it up at.
Phones ringing left and right. People snitching on their neighbors. They love to snitch. You know, hood politics. Don't snitch. But now, snitching's been glorified. People are snitching left and right. Celebrities, a lot of them have learned their staff, people they date, even people they marry, friends. You're signing an NDA. You're not going to tell people what goes on in my house. If we did drugs and we did Molly off the back of strippers, you can't tell nobody. You signed this NDA. Maybe that's what happened. Speculation. Hey, yeah, you called the cops. Jonathan Majors got arrested, but remember the NDA you signed? Where we can sue you for telling anything that happened between you and him? And while we're at it, just to show we cool, we're not mad at you, here's $1 million. Marvel money goes long. Not Marvel. Sorry, Disney money. Disney money. This ain't the same, and this is the thing that trips me out. I saw the new Flash movie trailer, which the Flash is barely in. It looks like a Batman movie featuring the Flash. That guy is internationally screwed up, have all kind of cases pending against him. And you know, DC, they're like, they shot this movie. They're like, we shot this movie. We spent millions, $300, $400, $500 million on this Flash movie. We need to release it to try to recoup something. Despite the lead actor being involved in all these assault cases and all this other crazy, crazy stuff. I don't know who got paid off in that case. We can only speculate. But I'm thinking when this movie does come out, we'll get like 1/3 of it will feature the Flash. They're trying to limit his involvement in this project. I don't even think the actor, I don't even want to say his name. I don't even think he's going to go to the movie premiere. It's going to be Batman featuring the Flash. That's what this Flash movie is going to be about. They're going to limit whatever key scenes they have to put him in. He's going to be there, but it's going to be weirdly edited. So we'll see what happens with that. Now, my question for you, my chat nerds: are people guilty until proven innocent in the court of public opinion? Jonathan Majors, is he guilty just because some woman said? Keep in mind, she took it back, that he did these things. Look at the Louis C.K. thing.
Oh, he was masturbating while he was on the phone with me. Oh, I went to his hotel room and he was stroking his chicken.
That case, what guy hasn't jerked off while he's on the phone talking to a chick? But apparently, that's a wrong thing. Shame on you, man. Shame on you. But I'm straight. I've never had a gay bone in my body. But if I walked in the hotel room, Louis C.K. is jerking his chicken, I got a good story to tell. I'm not. It's like, really? This is what you're doing today, bro? No, we're in Vegas. Let's go get some hookers. Whatever the case. We'll make a good story. But again, Louis C.K., his whole career was in the toilet for a good 3-4 years just for jerking his chicken. That was the whole situation. I seen Asari. He moved to London to get away from y'all after his bad date with this chick. Do men have any kind of protection against allegations of the R word, of assault, any of this? Or are we in this new post-Me Too movement, post-non-binary, post-woke era? Do men have any rights? This is why things like the red pill talk and the manosphere exist, because of situations like this where a man feels powerless to defend himself in the court of public opinion. In the court of public opinion. You got people like, oh, Jonathan Majors this, oh, Jonathan Majors that. Where were y'all at before? And that always happens. Nobody's saying a word about this person or that person until something bad happens where that person's cast in a negative light. Then all of a sudden, everybody got everything in the world to say. Now, I mentioned the red pill talks in the manosphere. Basically, red pill conversations are essentially has the rise and the empowerment of women, thanks to the feminist movement and the neo-feminist movement. Has it weakened men's position in relationships? Has it weakened men's positions in relationships and business as well as the world? That's what I want to know from you. Chat nerds sound off. Are men helpless creatures now as far as defending themselves in the court of law as well as the court of opinion? Remember, we're not all going to be Jonathan Majors. We all do not have that Disney check that can write unlimited cash to whoever. If that's what happened. If that's what happened. A lot of times on this YouTube and Twitter, all these different social media outlets, you see the rise of the manosphere. The whole Comic Gate versus woke people, SJW, social justice warriors, is essentially nerd red pill table talk. If you go listen to EBS or any of those guys, Young Ripper, angry nerds, a lot of them couldn't get women growing up. They couldn't get girls. Even the ones that are married now, they had to struggle to find her, and they're holding on to that because they're like, might not get another one. Red pill nerds. We're gonna have a discussion about that because that's a whole different thing to unpack. But the Jonathan Majors thing, my personal opinion, I wasn't there. I can't say what did or what did not happen. But I want to know what you think. Jonathan Majors, if he's guilty of the things that were presented, will you still support his career if he in fact did these things? If he didn't, he's innocent, will you still have a little seed of doubt in your head moving forward when it comes to him? Or not just him, anybody? Do you know anybody who's been wrongly accused of the R word, of sexual misconduct, of assault, and later to find out they were completely innocent of everything? If you do, let us know in the comments. Let's have that discussion. Let's have it. Anyway, that's all I have as far as the story. Again, the young lady, she did retract her story, wrote a statement saying Jonathan Majors did not do anything wrong. She spoke to somebody. Somebody might have cut a check. We don't know. But it's fun to say they did. What's not fun is Jonathan Majors being arrested. He's out now, but that shouldn't have happened. Unless he did these things, then that's a whole different story. Definitely a different story.